Dearest Reader, the ton are abuzz about the latest Rose Tables soirée. To celebrate the theatrical program inspired by yours truly, Lady Catherine is hosting a garden fete that is fit for a diamond. This author hears it may be the event of the season and is here to spill the tea on all of the details. It's rumored that our dear hostess may even arrive by horse-drawn carriage. We know Lady Buzz will be decked to the nines, for garden party chic is her favorite style. Miss Sarah, I hear, sadly shall not be in attendance, but fear not, dear readers, for she is always there in spirit. Ladies Kenya and Sydney are sure to be in the finest fashions, as they do always dress to impress the ton. Lord Henry, the most eligible viscount in the land, may even be in a bow tie, if this author's sources are correct. Lady Catherine, on the other hand, has kept her outfit details close to the vest. Not even her modiste could be tempted to give this author a taste of the final look. Always a dearest friend to our Lady Catherine, we hear the virtuous Lady Irene lent a hand in planning the soirée. The swoon-worthy menu is reported to have plenty of tea-time treats and sweets. Everyone knows the highlight of the season is always the fete with the best feast. I've had my ear to the ground, and I hear that there will even be honeybee cupcakes. We must wonder what the Bridgerton family will think of that. What a scandal. Have you been following the Rose Table online? If not, shame on you. You may find all of Lady Catherine's Regency Recipes and her cookery book on therosetable.com. I do hope the ton are acquainted with croquet, for that shall be the featured activity of the day. This author has long felt croquet is the finest long game in all of England, as one can compete whilst sipping champagne. And we all know the finest fetes have champagne. Though, do keep an eye out for the punch. It's reached this author's ear that the signature cocktail is not to be missed. We do look forward to seeing everyone there and do hope no one is tempted by scandal at such a prestigious event. But of course, I can make no such guarantees. Yours truly, Lady Whistledown.
You're watching The Rose Table, and this is my Bridgerton party. I really struggled with how to do a Bridgerton party because every episode of the show is croquet or a ball or high tea or a carriage drive, and well, that is just a normal Saturday here at The Rose Table. But I finally settled on the garden party of my dreams. I hope you love these Bridgerton party ideas and recipes as much as I do. Let me show you around.
The party really started the moment my guests arrived and saw the garden in full bloom. But to quote my Lord and Savior Ina Garten, if you can't spend 7 years growing an authentic English rose garden, store-bought decor is fine. Wisteria, of course, is a major part of Bridgerton, and I do grow wisteria. You've seen it in previous episodes, but it hadn't fully bloomed yet. So I hung white and purple faux wisteria and pulled out my rose wall to be a photo backdrop. I also hung a chandelier from a tree to add a little sparkle. Now what you've all been waiting for, the table. The second I opened this stunning Canton rose tablecloth from Williams-Sonoma on my birthday, I knew I had to use it for my Bridgerton party. I borrowed lots of cut glass from my mom, thrifted some amazing silver pieces at Thrift for good, and used lots of silver tabor candles to give the table that Regency era touch. I typed up my very own society papers, which you heard Lady Whistledown read at the start of this episode, and framed them for the table. I also framed the menu. The centerpiece was a custom-made Spill the Tea sign by my friend Anamika at Enchanted Farmhouse. Seriously, how gorgeous is this? Look at the little detail in the sparkle on the wisteria. Ugh, I just love her work. During my Bridgerton rewatch, I was struck by how huge and colorful all of the bouquets were. Truly, more is more when it comes to an episode of Bridgerton. I arranged white hydrangeas, green carnations, yellow roses, pink roses, and some greenery in 2 huge arrangements on the table. Shout out to my grocery partner, Kroger. Everyone was so impressed with how stunning the flowers were and how delicious the food was. I don't think there's been a single party episode of The Rose Table where I did not get the flowers at Kroger and style them myself. Best floral department in DFW. I wanted tons of color, so I grabbed this beautiful pink vase at Kroger and used a green glass vase from an antique store. This looks like a lot of food, but this was actually a pretty easy menu. You'll see a running theme of honey since bees play such a huge part in the show, and even though it's not just Regency era, I tried to keep it all quite old-fashioned. I'm so thrilled with how my garden party salad turned out. It has berries, pistachios, goat cheese, and edible flowers, and it's just about the prettiest thing I've ever made. I served this with a strawberry poppy seed vinaigrette, and I'm just so in love. This is truly the garden party dish of my dreams. I decided on a tower of tea sandwiches since they so often feature tea time on the show. The morning of the party, I made smoked salmon sandwiches with a bit of lemon zest and cucumber boursin sandwiches. I also spooned tarragon chicken salad that I made the day before into delicious crispy phyllo cups, which I admittedly also did at my Beauty and the Beast tea. For an easy appetizer, I heated some local honey with cayenne and poured the spiced honey over a block of cream cheese with a garnish of honeycomb and a mint sprig and served that with crackers. It was insanely delicious. Seriously, this sounds so simple, but it's amazing. I also served some fruit, and my guests flipped out when they found out that Kroger carries pink pineapple. More information about why pineapple is so Regency in a second. For dessert, I made this gorgeous strawberry cake roll a month before the party and popped it in the freezer. You heard me. I literally thought it the night before, and it was the star of the show. Everyone absolutely loved it. I also baked honeybee cupcakes, Fiore di Sicilia or orange vanilla cupcakes, topped with honey buttercream and adorable bee cupcake toppers. The idea for the flavor profile signifies a bee on a flower. So cute for a garden party. I actually baked the cupcakes 2 weeks before the party and froze them, and then I just had to thaw and frost right before. Last but not least, I baked lemon lavender shortbread cookies and served them with assorted chocolates, including insanely good chocolate-covered honeycomb. I literally squealed when I found this at Kroger. How perfect for a Bridgerton party. I thought these sweet, buttery little cookies were so old-fashioned and lovely for a Regency-era tea. And now, we gotta talk about the drink.
You guys, I cannot be more excited about the punch. Let's head into the kitchen and I'm going to show you how to make the Diamond in the Season punch. If you guys are looking for the perfect Regency era drink for your Bridgerton party, this is it. I am so excited to show you guys how to make the Diamond of the Season punch. I did hours of research on Regency era punches, and I was really surprised that a lot of them feature green tea, some kind of dark liquor, champagne, and usually some sort of sweetener, often with a bunch of fruit. And fun fact, pineapples were all the rage in the Regency era. They cost, I think, about $8,000 in today's money for a single pineapple, and people would literally get a pineapple and just like walk around with their pineapple to show people that they could afford a pineapple. So of course, for our Diamond of the Season punch, I thought it would be so fun to start out with a little pineapple simple syrup. This is so easy to make. You just boil sugar and water until it's clear and then pour it over some cubed pineapple and let it hang out in the fridge for, about overnight, 24 hours, something like that. Then strain it and you have the most, delicious pineapple syrup. Smells like pineapple, tastes like pineapple, it's delicious. A 1/4 cup. Then we're gonna do 2 cups of chilled green tea. After all, this is kind of a tea party, right? That's very Bridgerton. Then we're going to do 3/4 of a cup of Di Saronno, my favorite amaretto. Then 2 ounces of elderflower liqueur. Saint Germain is my favorite, and it makes everything taste fancier. I love this ingredient. Couple dashes of orange bitters. Perfect. We're gonna give that a stir. Wonderful. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells absolutely amazing. And then our champagne. Champagne makes everything better, don't you think? Beautiful. My goodness. The color is so stunning. And then last, but certainly not least, we're gonna add a little bit of gold prism powder. This almost never really doesn't capture it on video, but trust me, in person, it is so stunning. The drink will literally sparkle like a diamond. Absolutely perfect for our Diamond of the Season punch. Rachel helped me come up with this recipe. Cheers!
Would you check out that sparkle? What could be better for a Bridgerton drink? Come on.
By the way, you guys, you can get all of the details on the roses that I grow on my website under the gardening section, and you guys can find all of my gorgeous roses on jacksonandperkins.com, and you can get 15% off using the code ROSETABLE15 if you want to plant Don Juan here, or Peggy Martin, or Sentimental, or Earth Angel, or any of my favorites. Feel free to dig in, and we will get croquet going shortly.
If you followed the Rose Table for any length of time, you know that I often host dinner parties, and I gotta say, it was so fun to set up a casual buffet so that everybody could mingle and eat whatever they feel like. The weather was just gorgeous, and my friends totally brought it with their outfits. Don't they look amazing? The Regency fashion became part of the decor, I swear. It really was the perfect garden party. Adding to the vibes, I came up with, if I may, a spectacular Bridgerton party playlist full of classical pop. I'll have my Bridgerton Spotify playlist linked in my Bridgerton party article on therosetable.com if you want to use it at your own party.
I hope you guys had as much fun at this Bridgerton garden party as I did. You can get all of my Regency era recipes and see all my themed parties on therosetable.com. Don't forget to share this with some friends. And now it's time for a promenade.